Hello, Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading for both May and June. Due to June, I am traveling a lot, so I will not have time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do these two together. I'm going to jump right into your horoscope for May. So May offers, with Mars has been in your 7th house since April 1st and will be there until the 16th. This shows a fun orientation to love, as we mentioned last month, but it can also show power struggles in love, conflict. So be careful about this. In India, if the astrologer sees Mars in the 7th house, he advises against marriage happening. Something to take note on. Mars, your planet of children, fun, creativity, went out of bounds last month and will remain out of bounds for the whole month ahead. This gives many messages. The children or children figures in your life are venturing outside their normal haunts. In your creative life, you're exploring things outside your comfort zone, trying out new things. You're also being experimental in your leisure taste. Love is the main headline this month. Mars, as we mentioned, is in your 7th house until the 16th. On the 21st, the Sun and your love planet, Mercury, enter the 7th house, and you begin a yearly love and social peak at this time. There will be many romantic opportunities for singles, and even those in relationships will have more active social life. There will be more parties, weddings, and gatherings for the month of May. The only issue now is the opposition these planets make to Jupiter, the ruler of your horoscope. This signals that you and your beloved are at opposite sides of the heavens. You see things in opposite ways and have opposite interpretations of things. The challenge will be to bridge your differences. If you can do this, your current or new relationship will end up stronger than ever in astrology. One's opposite is the natural marriage partner. He or she is considered one's complement. He or she is strong where you are weak. You are strong where he or she is weak. But there needs to be respect for each other's positions. Somewhere there is a middle ground. Mercury, your love planet, goes out of bounds from the 28th onwards, indicating that love matters are going outside the normal areas. There are no answers to be found in the usual places, so you must look beyond them. It can also be that a relationship that needs of a partner take you out of the normal sphere. Health needs keeping an eye on after the 21st. This is not a serious issue, just a period of low energy caused by a short-term planet. So, as always, rest more. You benefit from experimental therapies on the 17th and 18th. Head and face massage and craniosacral therapy are good until the 15th. Physical exercise is important that period too. After the 15th, neck massage is good. Craniosacral therapy is good for the neck as well through the month of May. On to June. So through June, the planetary power is now at its maximum western position, the sector of others. Your 1st house of self is strong, but your 7th house of love is much stronger. So take a vacation from yourself for a while and focus more on the others and their needs. This is a time to hone in and perfect your social skills, as these are what bring you a good personal initiative, and independence is a wonderful thing. But not right now. Let others have their way so long as it isn't destructive. Your way is probably not the best way these days. You're still in the midst of a yearly love and social peak until the 21st. The social life is very active, and singles have many romantic opportunities, but the same problem that we've discussed last month is still in effect. There is a need to reconcile opposites, a need to bridge differences with the beloved or a new love interest. If you can find middle ground, love can be happy. If not, it's just going to lead to conflict. The new moon of the 3rd occurs in your 7th house and will help clarify love and social issues as the month progresses. Your love questions will get answered at this point in June. Health still needs attention until the 21st of June. Make sure you get enough rest and don't burn the candle at both ends. Neck massage and craniosacral therapy, again, are still beneficial until the 9th of June. After that, try arm and shoulder massage. Tension tends to collect in the arms and needs to be released. If you feel under the weather, get out of the fresh air and do some deep breathing. Fresh air is a healing tonic from the 9th onwards. You're in a prosperity year. Have no fear, but this month, especially after the 21st of June, finances seem rocky. Your financial planet Saturn went retrograde on May 2nd and will be retrograde for many more months to come. But more important than that is it's stressful acts. Sorry, my words are coming out bad because I am tired. So again, let me rephrase this. But more important than that, it is stressful aspect Saturn receives after the 21st of June and even before. He is under pressure. Financial goals are happening with challenges and difficulties. It's not a smooth ride. Even good things come from more complicated ways. This is just a temporary bump in the road. However, by the end of the month, the difficulties and finances will resolve themselves. On the 9th, the planetary power begins to shift from the lower half of your chart to the upper half, from the night side to the day side. Dawn is breaking in your year. It is a time to be up and about, focus on your outer career goals for the month of June. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them all out, and so this is also for and combined for May and June. So your overall energy is temperance for May and June. It's money restrictions and testing the waters. So it's trying to find a balance throughout the next 2 months for yourself. And, she's trying to find that balance within water and land and, with the water and finding that equal give and take in there. So do pay attention to whatever's coming on, in your life at this time about how you're going to do some balancing act. Not a circus, but a balancing act. We move into your next card, which is the Judgment, decisions, pending, finality. The only decisions that can be made are under the circumstances at hand. Judgment can mean a lot of things to people, but it's coming down with the right way of thinking and moving into something again more balanced and fairness. Your next card is Page of Wands, which is your Sagittarius, your own card, so represents that. And with the Page of Wands, it can have the meaning of you could be hearing something from a friend, a loved one, or business associate that will surprise you, a happy surprise. Something coming in that's going to be probably fun. Most Sagittarians are always in the silly and the fun side of it and enjoy life. Other meanings, changes in the air and a new approach is at hand. This could come through a friend that will help you see the light or attain a new perspective, but you're going to have to be willing to wait, but don't compromise your self-esteem or avoid the warning signs. Just, again, keep paying attention to things. Again, we have something very new coming into your life. We have the Fool, good friends, happiness, needing to take, a giant leap forward. We have the Fool. He's just, blindly stepping off into a new direction and just trusts the fact that Spirit has him and that he will, he will prevail. And that's the great thing about seeing the Fool when he comes trotting on in and some changes are coming and you're welcoming him and you're just going in a different direction. He's got his little sack and he's ready to go, and new adventures coming. So very exciting for you. So our next card is the King of Swords, which can represent air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Why did that just leave me? Sometimes, truth can be handed down pretty harshly, and when you have the Libra energy, we have another Libra card in there, so pay attention that some things may come out in a way that's very, very honest and very truthful. So you'll want to pay attention to the things around you and don't take it too much to heart. It's just something that you can learn from with those kinds of energies. Other meanings of the card, you're going to need to maybe stay detached and will be able to perceive the truth in situations, and your impressions and perceptions will later be confirmed. Don't be afraid to be defenseless or lay, the cards on the table at this point in time. If if you want to make a difference, because that's, you know, what you want to make unconsciously or, you know, unconsciously being expressed, is coming from, you know, a genuine concern at this point in time. So, you know, there's some emotions in the air that are going to be handed down in a very, very honest way, and it can be and can feel a little harsh. Your last card, which is the Queen of Swords, again, can represent air signs and also can represent Virgo at this time too, with what I have. And so on your outcome, you know, though you won't know how, what, or why, you'll stay emotionally detached, trying to do the right thing until what you need to know is going to be revealed. So those are great cards to start with, but there's just something in the air that's going to be a little challenging for you. You just can't take it too personally. You just got to roll with it. And anytime we have anything handed to us in truth, it's something to learn from. Your angel card message for May, I only pulled 2 of them, May and June. So for May, it's the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, you know, public recognition. So whatever you're doing in May, you're really moving forward on it. So keep moving that way. Your next message for June is 3 of Air. Great sadness, take time to heal. You know, the need to forgive yourself or others. So can go kind of hand in hand with, you know, somebody maybe being hurtful with their words, etc. Or, you know, just hearing the truth of the matter, but just move through it. No big deal. It's another day, and we just have to learn from certain things. Pull one more card. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more on the June parts. So just to clarify that, you know, it's Queen of Fire. It's stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity for the month of June. So you're going to be coming out of it and just get into that balance of what rocks your soul, and that's what makes you happy. Great way to end that for the months of May and June. I'll be back in July. I may combine those two just because I'm so busy in this in the summer months. Thank you. Have a good day.